today I wanted to show you a little modeling tip. This will work in Max or Maya or any modeling you do. Ultimately what happens is when you have a sphere, and I'm going to show you what I've got here. So when you have a sphere, you always have a pinch up here from the UVs. So when I look at this in the UV editor, it looks like a normal box. It's unwrapped like that, and a lot of students think that this is the initial thing to kind of go off of, and it's not really. Because what happens is if I go into my materials here, and I'm just going to really quickly create a Arnold surface, standard surface, and then here I'm going to create a base color of general checker, and I'm going to actually multiply it by 10 by 10, and so you'll get a nice checkerboard aspect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of these, and I'm going to assign the material to selection. And so the first issue with the regular sphere is that you have got very stretched material. Around the bulge of it here, you'll notice that everything is rectangular, and then over here it converges almost into triangles. Not that great. You know, when you're unwrapping stuff like this, especially if you're trying to put stuff on it, it kind of turns into a nightmare. This is a geosphere, and ultimately you get the same kind of sort of issue. So basically, if you look at this, it's kind of stretched on the sides and then tight in the middle. So it's not the greatest. But here, this is the way to go. So if you have a simple box, and I'll do it real quick here. So if you take a simple box and make that box equal on all sides. So in this case, I want to do like 30 by 30 by 30, and I add a turbo smooth to it, and that will automatically round it out. And if I give it 2 iterations, it will basically create a really nice sphere. And this is ultimately kind of really create on the fly. You can even set up an action for it, and when you unwrap it, a box is already unwrapped with different panels. So when I look at the unwrap here in the editor, and I've got this, I can grab one of these panels. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see. Grab one of these panels, and I'm going to just move it off to the side here like so. And so grabbing these panels, I can actually stitch them together in any fashion that I want and still maintain the nice, crisp, clean edges. And even if I want, at this point here, I can grab this and relax it like so, and it will relax around the corner. Usually when I relax, I'll do like 1,000. Oops. And then start my relax. And so I can relax that, and so that the ultimate idea is that your UVs are better spread out here, and you can actually get a really nice kind of solid area, all right, without having to worry about the UVs and things like that. So this is a great way to really quickly create a nice sphere and have good UVs, and then you can actually model it any way you want with no real issues. So I hope that helps all, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.